Hey guys, it's Liz, and today I'm doing the Tmi Tag. I got tagged by my good friend Monkey Business Envy. I will put her name on screen and go and check her channel out. It will be in the description box down below. And also, before I begin the tag, I really want to tell her thank you so very much for the very sweet card that I got in the mail and that Gabriel got in the mail. It's super unexpected and I'm just super happy about it, and it's adorable, and thank you so very much. I will show a clip of that now. Huge thank you to Monkey Business Envy for sending me that. It was the sweetest thing ever, and it definitely made my day. So thank you so very much. And let's get right on into the TMI tag. So there is a total of 50 questions. We're gonna be here for a long time, girl. Alright, so the first question is, what are you wearing? Currently I'm wearing a new top that I got. It's just like this really nice little white polka dots top, and it is button up, and I'm just wearing a black, can't see it, black skirt. Okay, this way. And I'm wearing some red tops. Okay, next question. Next question is, have you ever been in love? Of course I have. The next question is, have you ever had a terrible breakup? Once again, of course I have. Everybody goes through awesome relationships, everybody goes through heartbreaks, so yes, I've had my share of terrible breakups. How tall are you? Well, my friends, I am very short. I am 5'2". How much do you weigh? That is none of your business, okay? I don't even want to know. I don't know, I haven't weighed myself in a while, don't ask. Any tattoos? No, I don't have any tattoos. I don't think I can handle the pain. Any piercings? Yes, I have both my ears pierced. I had the top part right here, I had this pierced. And before, like when I was in high school, I always told myself like, oh, if I was thin enough, I would have my belly button pierced. And I would want my nose pierced. Like, I think I can handle piercings because it's very quick. But I don't have any other piercings besides my ears, so. OTP, one true pairing. I'm just gonna say that I really like Adam Sandler and Drew Barrymore together in movies. Like, they're just cute. So I would definitely say that they're my one true pairing, like in The Wedding Singer. And I just think they're so cute together. What is your favorite show? Well, if you guys have watched me for a while, you guys know that I was very obsessed with The Walking Dead, which is one of my all-time favorite shows. I'm also very into Friends. I love to watch the reruns. And I'm gonna get into, well, I'm gonna see if I like it or not, but Fuller House looks like it's gonna be pretty epic, so I'm gonna go and watch that. I also kind of want to know what all the commotion is about Pretty Little Liars, but I've never sat down and watched it yet, so we'll see. Who is your favorite band? I don't really have a favorite band. I haven't had a favorite band for like years. I think the last favorite band that I actually had was like the Spice Girls, so you can just imagine, like, that was a long time ago. I don't have a favorite band currently, and I don't think I will anymore. I like songs, I like music, and I don't really like know much about the artists and things, but I don't really have like a favorite. So, what is something that you miss? What do I miss? Okay, I know. I think I miss being able to like watch the old school cartoons, which now they're showing them, but before they would never show them. So like Hey Arnold, the Rugrats, things like that that I grew up with. Now I can watch them. The Amanda Show. There was like a mess of shows that I really liked that now they show them on TV. So I miss that. But I don't know. There's nothing I really miss. What is your favorite song? Currently, and I'll put the name on the screen right now. I think it is called Al que está sentado en el trono. I think that's what it's called, but it's a really beautiful Christian song. I encourage you guys to go and check it out, even if that's not your religion or whatnot. But it's just such a beautiful song. Like that first note just gets to me every time, and it's just like it's just really nice. I really like that. That's my favorite song right now. Very into it. How old am I? I just turned 24 on the 11th of February. Woo-hoo. Let's see. What is your zodiac sign? I'm not very into that kind of thing, but I know that I am an Aquarius. What is a quality you look for in a partner? Somebody that is sweet, somebody that is funny, somebody that is a family person, somebody that's like, they take care of their family, they have respect for their family. I think that's something that's very important and something that not everybody has these days. So yeah. What is your favorite quote? I'm really liking delight yourself in the Lord and He will give you the desires of your heart, because I just feel like it's so true to me, it's true to my life, and I am just sticking by that, and I like that very much. Who is your favorite actor? Well, back in the day when I was very into like these romantic movies, I was very into Adam Sandler because I just thought he was like the most romantic person ever. But I'm into like, Adam Sandler, Channing Tatum, this is actors, and I really like The Rock, I really like Dwayne Johnson, I really like Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart is pretty funny. Will Ferrell's pretty funny, not always. Jimmy Fallon. And girl-wise, I like Jennifer Aniston. I like Drew Barrymore. I like Angelina Jolie. I like I don't know. There's a lot of people that I like, but what's her name? Kate Hudson. I loved her and Matthew McConaughey in How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. If you have not seen that movie, go and watch it. No spoilers. Go and watch it. It's one of my all-time favorite movies. I think it's super cute. Okay. What is your favorite color? I don't know. My favorite color changes. At one point, I was very into the color yellow because it just put me in a good mood. I love the color pink. I love the color red. I love the color blue, like a turquoise. I'm very into turquoise. So I don't know. I love all the colors. Loud music or soft? It depends. If I am like needing to get stuff done around my house, I tend to crank up the music a little bit higher to kind of distract myself and get things done. But if I'm in a like chill mood, I tend to listen to music on a softer level. So just depending on my mood. Where do you go when you're sad? Well, my friends, I used to have this place, and I don't think anybody knows this, so exclusive right here. In our yard, there was this place by our fence that had like this nice little rock, and one day I was so sad, and I was just walking around our fence, like trying to figure out, life. And I saw this rock, and I just sat down there, and that just became my spot. Like I could see, the cars going by and things, and that's just where I would sit down and think and try to figure out life. But thankfully, I haven't had to sit in my sad rock for a very long time. How long does it take you to shower? Ooh, we're getting all up and personal. Depending, I really like to take my time when I shower because I feel like it's the only time as a mom that I get that alone time. Like nobody's gonna bother me in the shower, nobody's gonna be interrupting me, you know, and it's just my time to be alone for a while. So I tend to take like 20 minutes to like an hour, but just depends on how hard the day was. If I'm like really tired, I'll sit in there for a very long time. How long does it take you to get ready in the morning? Depends. If I'm gonna be here at home, I just brush my teeth, tie my hair up in a bun, and that's it. That's like 2 minutes, maybe 5 minutes tops. But if I'm gonna go out somewhere, I take my time, I curl my hair, I put some music on, I look myself up and down, change my outfits a couple times. So maybe like an hour, but that's when I take my time and I'm just like, fiddling around. Have you ever been in a physical fight? Do I look like I've been in a physical fight? Because girlfriend can't just know. No, I've never been in a physical fight. I am not a fighter, I'm a lover. I am a sweetheart. I don't fight. I'd rather avoid conflict as much as possible. So, sorry. If anybody wants to start anything, I'm gonna get knocked out on the floor. What is your turn on? Let's skip that because I feel like that's very inappropriate. What is a turn off? I would say something that just like makes me not want to be around a person would be like when they're constantly cursing, like you don't have to. I mean, it's not I don't know. I just start feeling uncomfortable because I don't know. It just makes me feel weird. But also when people are like really mean when they don't have to be. I'd rather be nice to people, and I think that that's like, it's unnecessary to be such a mean and hateful person. And also, I don't know, maybe somebody who's too full of themselves or thinks that they're like all that. Because that's like, I mean, it's okay, it's good to love yourself, but not be like, oh, I'm so perfect and everybody else sucks. Like, what? No, that's not, like, nobody's gonna want to be around you when you're so full of yourself. So I think I'd rather just be around people who are sweet and honest and friendly and somebody you can carry a conversation with, but not people who are like full of themselves, who think they're better than everybody else, who lie to people, who deceive people. Like there's all kinds of people. What is the reason I joined YouTube? This is a very good question. Well, I really wanted to have memories with my son, and actually even before I was doing YouTube, I was recording, like when I was pregnant with my son, I was recording videos for him, and I was telling him like, oh, today you kicked, oh, today you're about this size, and I mean, things like that. I was recording those prior to having YouTube or anything like that. I was recording that on my computer, but all that footage got lost, and I was really bummed out about it. So then when I started like watching people's bump dates and videos, I was like, I really like this, and I gave it a try, and I really have liked it ever since. So it kind of started off that I joined because I really wanted to capture memories with my family, with my son, and it became a hobby that I really enjoy doing, and I got to meet a bunch of you guys, and you guys are just awesome. Like I love you guys so much. You guys are my friends, my little family, and I love it. So I hope that answered some kind of question. What are your fears? Well, I'm not scared of like spiders or anything like that. Like I'll probably freak out if it like crawled on me all of a sudden. I'd be like, oh, But what are my fears? I get kind of nervous when it's like when I'm in pitch black, like when it's totally dark and I can't see anything. I get a little bit nervous. But I used to be really scared of death. Like that was just something that was just terrifying to me. But I'm kind of not in that anymore. I'm not thinking about that anymore. I get nervous on roller coasters because I just feel like I can't breathe normally on roller coasters, so I kind of freak myself out. I don't know. The last thing that made you cry. Well, I tend to cry a lot when I do public speaking if I'm talking about anything that's going on in my life. And yesterday we were talking at Bible study, you know, asking for prayer, and I was, you know, a little teary-eyed here and there. But anytime that it's about like sentimental things and I'm talking about it out loud, I tend to tear up. I get that from my mama because my mom, every time she talks in public, also she just cries. The last time you said the last time you said you love someone. Okay. The last time I said that I loved someone was a few seconds ago to my little boy. I gave him a big ol' hug and I told him that I love him. And it's just because he's cute. Like, you just look at him and you're just like, oh, you're so cute, I love you, and that's it. And then before that, I told my husband before he went to work. So, what is the meaning behind your YouTube channel name? Another good question. The meaning behind my channel, I wrote it, and I think I have it somewhere. I wrote like a bunch of ideas before as to what I wanted to name our channel. But basically, I just really wanted something that was gonna say, I'm a family person, and this is my family channel, and I don't know, and then it just happened, it just came together. I was just fiddling with it. Evelyn, my best friend Evelyn, was with me that day, and I was just like, does this sound good? And we're like, nah, and this, and we're just tossing around names, and basically I told her, whatever name I go with, I want it to say something family, because I'm a very big family person, and that's me being like family, not only like my family, but family like to you guys, you know what I mean? Like Monkey Business Envy, like I call her little girl my niece, basically. I say like, oh, I'm her YouTube auntie, and then I get the fact a lot too, where it's like everybody's like, oh, okay, mom, you know, like to me, because I have like that motherly instinct or whatever. So me and Taylor Swift have something in common. No, but basically all I really wanted was a name that was gonna say, this is a family channel, and family gathers here, and it just happened, and I don't know, I really like it, and I don't think I'll ever change it. I really like it. The last book you read, I haven't really like full on read a book in a while. Back in the days when I was in school, that's where I was all the time. My face was in books. My nose was in books. I love to read. The last book I read with Gabriel was probably George and the Dinosaur Museum, something with a dinosaur. But yeah, probably kid books to my son was the last book that I would have read. A book that I'm currently reading. I'm not really reading anything like specific. I do try to read the Bible as much as I can. But I'm not like full on reading anything from front to back. Last show you watched. The last show I watched was, I think the last show I watched was like Peppa Pig, or like probably Paw Patrol. Something in the kid section with my son. The last person I talked to was my son, because we're together 24/7. But prior to that, it would have been my husband. Okay. Relationship between you and the person you last texted. Let's check it out. The person I texted was my husband, and it just says it's raining a lot. Very romantic and invigorating conversations that we get into. Talking about the weather. And then prior to that was my mom. So the next question is, what is your favorite food? This depends on my mood, because sometimes I just crave chocolate, and that's not food, but girlfriend be craving some chocolates. But I really like sushi, I really like pizza, I really like Japanese food. Oh, that sounds so good right now. Like some white rice with some veggies, and then some like teriyaki chicken, and then with those little green onions. You know what I'm talking about, yes. I don't really have like a favorite where I could say like, oh, that sounds good any time of the day. Place you want to visit. There is a lot of places that I would love to visit. I really want to go and visit Brighton, and I want to be in London. Like, I want to go. I just see YouTubers that live there, and I'm just like, wow, what a beautiful place. Like, I would want to go and take pictures and walk around and go to visit shops. Also, I would really want to go to New York. I really want to go to, I've always wanted to go to Rome, specifically to make a wish in the Trevi Fountain. That has been my dream since I was like in 6th grade when I did a report on it, because I saw like all these people from different parts of the world go to this fountain to make a wish, and I just think that that's like really romantic and cute. The last place I was in my kitchen making lunch for my husband and breakfast for my son and for myself. I have a crush. No, I don't. I'm happily married, and I'm just focusing on my marriage and on my son and on God. Like, I'm just focused on the important things that are in front of me. This time you kissed someone. A few minutes ago, prior to this video, I gave my son a big kiss on the cheek because, again, he has just the cutest little chubby cheeks in the world, and yeah, just gave him a little smooch on the cheek. Last time you were insulted. Well, I try not to get insulted, but I am a very sensitive person. And this is something that I'm working on, because throughout your life, people are just going to be mean, and that's basically life. Like, I can't be like getting insulted over everything anymore, and it's really hard for me because I am a very sensitive person. But I don't know. The last time I was insulted, I really don't know, because I'm trying to change that about myself, where I can have a thicker skin about things. But it's really hard sometimes, because sometimes I feel like people say that they're, playing around, but in reality they're being totally genuinely serious about what they're saying. But it's like, oh no, I'm just kidding, but they're really not. So, what is your favorite flavor of sweet? What is your favorite flavor of sweet? Probably chocolate. This month has just been like chocolate, and I'm kind of getting sick of it. But probably chocolate, like strawberries dipped in chocolate, you know what I mean? Like, that's like a different kind of sweet. But yeah, I think my favorite kind of sweet is chocolate. I love me some chocolate. Chocolate. How many times have I said chocolate? What are the instruments that you play? Well, when I was in elementary school, I played the violin. I took piano lessons before. I enjoy to sing, so the throat is a instrument. What else have I tried? I've tried to play the guitar before. I tried to play the cello once. That didn't go so well. The drums, I've tried to play the drums. I'm very into music and into instruments, but I think the piano is the one instrument that I'm really I really want to sit and learn. What is your favorite piece of jewelry? So definitely one of my favorites is my wedding ring. Also, my husband got it for me, and it was kind of like one of those moments where he didn't full on propose to me, you know how you see guys be really romantic and do something gigantic and over the top. It wasn't like that. It was we had already said we wanted to get married and stuff like that. And I was just joking around with him. I was like, oh, so, when are you going to give me my wedding ring? And I was just playing with him, and he pulled over the car, and I thought he was upset that I said that, and he was going to pull over and be like, well, you can't be in my face, or, I thought he was going to get all upset. But it turned out that he was carrying it in his pocket, in the little box and everything. He was carrying my wedding ring. and he was just waiting for the right time. But I was joking around when I said that, and so he just pulled over and he opened the little box and he said, you know, like, will you marry me? And it was super unexpected and super cute. And every time that we drive past there, I always tell him like, oh, hey, you know, like I always hint it to him. So I think that that's really cute. But yeah, that's one of my definite favorites is my wedding ring. And they're both necklaces. The first necklace is, it's a locket, and inside the locket it has a picture of my husband, myself, and our son, and it's just the cutest thing. It's like a little picture of us kissing him on his cheeks. And my husband got me that for one of our anniversaries, and I haven't been able to find it. And also the other piece of jewelry that I really like, I put it in another video. I got it at H&M, and it's this super cute, it's like a circle necklace, like the circle of life necklaces. And it came with a bunch of interchangeable circles, and I just really like it. It's so dainty. And I think it's in one of my purses, but you see, I am a person that just misplaces things, or I forget. I have a really horrible memory sometimes. So, what is the last sport you played? Well, like full on playing in a sport would have been soccer. I really loved to play volleyball. That's always been a sport that I feel like I'm very good at. What is the last song that you sang? Let's see, the last song I sang was probably, put it on the screen, it is another Christian song that I really like that Gabriel has learned to sing, and it's super cute. It's called Vamos a Cantar. I think that's what it's called. I'll put the name on screen. But it's just an upbeat, happy song, and I really like it. What is your favorite pickup line? I don't know, my husband likes to say, hey girl, you know, like, oh my gosh, that's so funny, just saying it out loud is hilarious. I really like, if you ever seen Friends, I really like when Joey's like, how you doing? I don't know, I think that would be my favorite pickup line, how you doing? Have you ever used it? No. The last time you hung out with someone, the last time I hung out with somebody was, I'm gonna say, like, actually hung out was with Evelyn for my birthday. We went to Chili's, and it was so funny. We got there so early that literally there was nobody. We were the only ones in Chili's. And I was joking around with Evelyn. I was like, wow, Evelyn, you rented out the whole place for me? Like, wow. So we were joking around about that. But yeah, I think the last time I really hung out with somebody was with Evelyn for my birthday. And it was just super fun. I had a lot of fun. We went to go eat, and then we came home and we were baking, and I made a video, which I'll link down below. And I'll also link the vlog so you guys can go watch that. Last question is, who should answer these questions next? Well, in order to answer that question, you're gonna have to go and check it out in the description box down below. I will tag some of you lovely viewers, and thank you guys so very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope I didn't drag on for too long, because 50 questions is a lot. Thank you guys so very much for watching. I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your February, and I love you guys. And thank you guys again so much for watching. And if you like it, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you have not already. And do make sure you go and check out my friend Monkey Business Envy, which again, I will put her name on the screen. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys very, very soon, like my next video. Bye guys!